comic book community. I'm Johnny, and this is Comics Altruism. It's been a minute. It's actually been several minutes. And yes, if you can see my breath, it's because I'm recording this in my car in the freezing cold in the wee hours of the morning. That's not because I'm homeless all of a sudden. It's because the wife and kid are asleep. And so I don't want to wake them up. Sleep is a hot commodity when you're a new parent. But this isn't about me. There will be an update video soon enough when I actually have something substantial to say. And it's not about Jeremy John Hansen either, but it's about something he's doing. So what I want you to do is go over to Instagram and Facebook and follow his art platforms there. I'll leave all the stuff that you need to know, the socials below, so that you can just click on it, go over there. But like he said last night, it's not about him, it's about something he's doing. A friend of his house burned down recently, and as Jeremy pointed out last night, it's right before Christmas too. It's not even something I was thinking about. Terrible thing to happen at this time of year. I just know personally, like, if that happened to me, we would be screwed. We don't have anybody in the city who can accommodate the three of us. And we'd also lose everything. Our whole infrastructure that we have would just crumble. And as you can see, I've been flashing up some of Jeremy's art so that you can see, like, this is a solid quality producer that we've got right here. He's an up-and-coming artist in the comic book industry. When I say comic book industry, I mean the independent comic book industry. And apparently he works at breakneck speed. Like, I was talking to Daryl Sawatsky, the writer of Fatal Charades, Sasquatch Vikings. He's got some other titles coming up soon. Daryl's a really hard worker when it comes to writing, but apparently every time that Daryl produces a new page in writing, this guy's got it just like down. So the work ethic alone is enough to check him out. What he's doing is he's producing, I'm assuming it's an 11 by 17 penciled and inked illustration of Superman, because Superman is just like the perfect illustration for any comic book fan. You know who you are, people who are watching this. What he's doing is he's starting the bidding at $50, and when you think about it on labor cost alone, $50 is a steal. And just to add a little something to the pot, what I'm doing personally, Jeremy doesn't know this until now, I'm sending this to him in advance to get the green light, make sure that all the information's accurate. So I'm going to purchase one of his prints. And as you can see, this V for Vendetta right here, when I saw that it was up for sale, I was like, oh, but can I get it? And the answer is no. Like, the wife and I have not bought a single thing for ourselves as far as material possessions. However, I am willing to buy this and add it to the pot, basically. So when you place your bid on Jeremy's Superman illustration, you can then go on to one of his posts, and I'll direct you to that one, or he'll direct you to that one, about the selection of prints that he has available. And you can just take your pick, and I'll pay for it, add it to the package that he then sends to you. And when you place your bid, just send Jeremy a DM. Make sure that it's not on the actual post, because we don't want to swamp it with Johnny sent me, or CA sent me, or whatever. But let him know which print you want to select if you win. So when this auction starts, you'll see the illustration. You'll be like, hey, $50, or whatever it's going for at that point. If the bidding goes above $100, I'm going to make it even better for people in this particular community. Anybody who places a bid above that $100 will also get a box of comics from me that I'll pay the shipping for and everything. I'll make sure there's good stuff in there. Like, unfortunately, I sold basically all the keys for other charity drives, which, by the way, I have to tell you that when I say charity auction, that sounds really condescending. I put that word charity in the thumbnail just because it gets a click. But it's just like when Josh R. Comics and Gaming had his little issue a couple years ago, his brother's medical stuff that happened, and it basically like sank Josh financially. I refuse to call that a charity auction. This is the same thing. It gets the click. So hopefully you clicked on this because of that. First, you're going to have to go follow Jeremy on his socials, place a bid. You get a print that is selected by you, and you get potentially a box of comics if the bidding goes above $100. All right, so thanks everybody. Let's see what we can do. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, notify, because there will be other stuff coming up very soon. All right, thank you very much. Stay strong.